You do not need millions of views, millions of subscribers to make an income. There's been times YouTube has given me free food, concert tickets. I'm able to speak to certain higher ups who work behind the scenes in YouTube. I feel so blessed to be in the financial position that I'm in. There's so many contracts. There's a difference between being big on YouTube compared to being big on TikTok and Instagram. Hey friends, my name is Maria. Welcome. So I posted my very first video on the 17th of January last year, and I wanted to do an update. What has my YouTube experience been like so far? Now, I must confess, I haven't been posting consistently, but I still managed to get over 1,000 and be monetized. So I still think I can have some valuable input. This can also be an intriguing video for those who are on the edge wondering, should they start a YouTube channel, what to expect behind the scenes, because this is my first time doing this. I have never built a social media following prior to YouTube, so many of things were just thrown in my face and I had to learn as I go. So yeah, in the thumbnail, I probably put something like the mysterious algorithm, hate comments, blowing up, monetization, so money. And you know what? I'm gonna start with the negative sides or the downsides of YouTube so that we can at least end on a positive note. Number one, and probably something that scares people and makes them think, oh, maybe I don't want to do this, hate comments. Friends, you are going to get hate comments no matter what. You could be the most positive influencer in the entire world trying to uplift people, but it's inevitable when you put your life out onto the internet and the algorithm pushes you, you never know whose homepage you're gonna land on. You're not always going to come across people that like you. Now, there could be people that are just trolling, and the thing is, not everything is hate. You know, you don't wanna be so maybe, I'm not sure sensitive is the right word, where you misconstrue stuff like constructive criticism. And this is a tricky one because obviously in a comment, you can't see the person behind the comment. It's not like how I'm speaking to you right now where you can pick up my emotions, if I'm happy, if I'm sad. Some comments, it's just blunt, it's just words, so you never know. So I'm just gonna use the word hate as an umbrella term. That doesn't mean anyone who maybe disagrees with you or says something against something you did in your video, that doesn't mean it's like hate, but you know what I mean. And the thing is, these can range. These can be the little troll who says something to spark a reaction, like, oh, this video is dumb, why on the internet? And it can go up to even more extreme stuff. People may be talking about your looks, talking about your story, digging into personal stuff. And some people have said, block them so they can't comment on your channel, or remove them, like delete the comment. And I've probably only got maybe 4 or so hate comments in my life, and some of them in the beginning stages, when I first got them, I didn't know what to do. So I said, okay, maybe should I just delete it? So I deleted it, and I kid you not, because one of my flaws is I can be very impulsive, like sometimes I act before I think. But then after deleting the comment or blocking them, I thought to myself, I shouldn't have done that. I thought to myself, you know what, just let people speak. And I get it, you want to guard yourself, protect your heart, but are you really going to spend your life filtering through every single comment and trying to remove someone saying something like, I feel like if you're going to do social media, you're going to do this YouTube thing, you must develop tough skin, my friend. And one thing you should know is everyone is talked about, every single person. It doesn't matter if you're tall or short or what the world considers beautiful or ugly or rich or poor, whatever the qualifiers, slim, big, everyone is critiqued. And the thing is about trolls, they will find a way to get to you. Even if you were to switch off your comments, block out certain words, they can create multiple accounts, or they could email you or DM. Like, trolls have all day, every day. So there's no point. Either just ignore it, or just, I say, don't give them the satisfaction of being rude back. I do believe in the saying, kill them with kindness. Someone, if they're cruel to you or they say something very harsh in your comments, don't try dagger back at them, or maybe try to click on their channel to find something to say back. Honestly, one thing that I do, I just say God bless you and leave it at that. And those are people that are not happy within themselves. That says more about them than you. It's only miserable people, because me personally, even if I was thinking something in my head, they do say if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it, or just keep quiet. I could never dream commenting some wild stuff. I would never do that. And if someone does do that, it could literally just be kids, you know, these little kids, they're trolling. I remember one of my favorite YouTubers, Chunks, he said when he was first rising, he must have got some extreme Instagram DM, and there was some person saying, yeah, I'm gonna beat you up, I'm gonna do this, do that. And he panicked, he was thinking, oh no, can I not go on the streets anymore? He clicked on the profile, it was like some 13-year-old kid. And bear in mind, these people are often behind fake profiles. They don't show their face. Well, sometimes they do, but it's rare. I promise you, if you saw the person commenting this stuff on your channel, you'd even feel dumb for letting it get to you. And the thing is with social media, there's no such thing as below the barrel. There's no such thing as below the belt. People online, there's no boundary they won't cross, because especially if someone is behind the screen, they feel confident, but this is something they won't say to you in real life. I've even seen top YouTubers, they get crazy comments. One thing they've always said, they've never had anyone do that in real life. Misery loves company. So that's that, negative comments. Next, the downside, I would say, is the unpredictability of the YouTube algorithm. Friends, until the day you really break through the YouTube algorithm and your channel really picks up and you've got like that big audience, it is going to feel like a battlefield every day with your videos. You release one video, you could get thousands of views. The next one, 100. And you know the thing is, YouTube, when you click on YouTube Studio and you check analytics, it can tell you how many times people have seen your channel on their home screen, like if it's been suggested to them, if they clicked, if they didn't. And there could be one video where it shows YouTube showing it to 10,000 people, the next 500, the next 100,000, like it's just a lot. And I had a mini breakthrough last year summertime with my most viewed video of all time, Day Insecure Black Girls, but that was an anomaly. In order to really be cemented and really get those regular views, 10,000, 100,000, blah, 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 you may need multiple videos to really break through into the algorithm, and then it will bring in your core audience. And that can feel quite discouraging. So you need to be careful not to fall into what they call analysis paralysis. Videos you put a lot of effort into can possibly not do well, and the ones you just throw into the wall, they pick up. So just because a video doesn't get as many views, that doesn't mean it's a low quality video. But unfortunately, just it didn't hit the right spot, it didn't get to the right place, you know? And it is very easy to give up, but I say don't give up, keep trying. It's different if you know you've been 100% consistent and giving your all. If you've done that and you've done it for quite some time, not expecting overnight results, and you still haven't gotten anything, okay, fine. Then it will be the wise decision to decide this is not for me. But if you know you haven't been going as hard as you can, keep pushing and see where it can get you. And I believe if you've had any sort of breakthrough in the past, that shows you that you have the potential, you have it in you, it can happen again, and on a bigger scale. Next I'll speak on is monetization money. It is no secret that YouTube, well, at least in my opinion, is the it social media. There's no comparison to YouTube. If you become big on YouTube, you're set. That's it. And with YouTube, the monetization, it can be hard. I believe the hardest part is getting the watch hours. To get monetized on YouTube, the first stage is, I believe, 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, which unlocks a few features such as fan funding. But to reach full monetization, meaning where you can now get money from ads paid on your videos, Google AdSense, which is where we're paid, where I'm paid as a YouTuber too, you need at minimum 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. As for those subscribers, you get one video that really breaks through, you get that subscribers quick. But those watch hours, 4,000, not 400,000, that one can be so difficult. Unless you're blessed and your videos can take off right away, it feels like you're fighting for your life to get those 4,000. Oh my day. And I believe YouTube can be kind of strict when it comes to monetization, but I'm happy that it's not so easy, because when you finally do achieve it, you feel like you worked for it. It's more satisfying when things weren't just handed to you on a gold platter. Because even once you have reached that threshold of the subscribers and watch time, you can't just immediately start getting paid. Your channel has to go through an entire review. Mine was quite quick. They want to confirm that your channel is legit, you're not breaking their guidelines, and then you have to wait for Google to send you a pin in the mail to confirm your address, and even then, until you've made a certain dollar amount, you can't put your bank details. Like, guys, behind the scenes of a YouTuber, there's so many contracts and they break it down so meticulously of what you need to know. Alongside the algorithm, a downside is sometimes the length of time it can take to really grow on YouTube. It really is a process. You have to be patient and your breakthrough will happen eventually. Just don't forget why you started. And if you're only doing it for money, or you just, maybe you're thinking of fame, whatever, that's not the reason to do it. And let's be honest, these top YouTubers, think Logan Paul, KSI, David Dobrik, Liza Koshy, Emma Chamberlain, all these people, they're like the top 1%. So comparing yourself to them or thinking, oh, their level, let me not say unrealistic, because I'm sure at one point in time, even they themselves may have never thought they'd be that big, but many have never and will never reach that stage. Okay, so even if you're not getting millions and millions and millions, you're okay. There's a YouTuber that I know, and she said she was making a full-time living for herself, just about. She wasn't like rich, with just 35,000 subscribers. But people on the outside looking in who don't know YouTube, they may look at her and think, oh, 35,000, oh, she's nothing, not knowing she was fully sustaining herself financially. And right now she has 600 and something thousand subscribers. And she said when she's in public and people ask her, what do you do? And she says YouTube, immediately, because people that are ignorant, they don't know, they think, oh, you don't have a million, so how do you pay your bills? But little did they know, at one point in time, this girl was making millions without even a million subscribers. You do not need millions of views, millions of subscribers to make an income. Mate, I have under 2,000 subscribers. And currently my videos are getting between 100, 200 views, with my peak video having 18,000, etc. And yet I still make money even from those videos that get 100 views. Watch my video I did on my 5-month revenue update if you want to know exactly how much I've made. I feel so blessed to be in the financial position that I'm in. Oh, and if you don't know, you are not paid for any views you get prior to joining the partner program. So if your video got 1 million views, and then you enter the partner program, and after that you only had maybe 500 views, so 1,500,000, you'd only be paid for those 500 views. But now on to the positives. I would say the biggest positive of doing YouTube is the connections made. YouTube is, again, based on an algorithm. It will push you to different people. Some will stay, some will go. But the ones who do stay, those are your people, like the people who are like-minded. Not to say they agree with you fully, what you do, what you believe, but they saw something in you that likely they could relate to. They liked your personality. And someone like me who has a very personal channel, maybe even a bit too personal, to my detriment, like, I've got a positive reactions to my videos, but when I blow up, and because I've been so personal, those could be things that people decide to attack because I put my business out there. But hey, it comes to territory. And because this is the internet, you're connected to people that you otherwise wouldn't have in real life. People that if you saw them walking on the street, you wouldn't know that you had so much in common. People from all different ages, all different countries, all different backgrounds, all different races, all different cultures. And it's being brought together. Oh, it's just amazing. And the confidence. I used to be so insecure about my looks and just in general, a recluse, shy person, but now I've got on camera and I'm putting myself out there to the whole world. You're putting a face to the brand. I never know who's watching me, because even with just 100 viewers, if I was in the street and 100 people said to me, "Hi Maria, I saw your video," I'd think. But yeah, I love YouTube so much. They've also got me perks. I'm a foodie. There's been times YouTube has given me free food, free coffee, concert tickets. I got this YouTube clapperboard. And there's many more things to come. It's just amazing. I'm able to speak to certain higher ups who work behind the scenes in YouTube whenever I have problems. And they're so sweet, by the way.